Hello everyone, I'm Vikram and I currently work as a UX and graphic designer in Previously. Today I'm here to cover a few points on logo design. We'll dive into the importance of logos, types of logos, and principles of logos. At the end, I'll tell you steps to design a logo, which I personally integrate into my design process and which will surely help you to make your logo design process very seamless. So now let's get started with the video. Now, what is a logo? A logo is a symbol that represents your business. It does not fully represent your business, but it is surely a very important part as it represents your visual identity. For example, if I ask you to imagine the logo of McDonald's, it is easy to remember a giant yellow colored letter M in front of your eyes. So that's what logo does to your mind. A logo should be easy to remember and everything, which we'll discuss in its principles. So now, as we have discussed the letter M, that is merely just one type of mini logos. So first we will learn about different types of logos. So here are the different types of logos. Uh, First is the word marks. Word marks are generally suitable for businesses with short names. For example, Google, L'Oreal, like company can use different logo types to represent their logo. That's what exactly happens in a word mark. Second are the letter forms. Letter forms are letters which are created by their brand, like brand's first letter. For example, McDonald's, Netflix as well, and there are so many other examples. Now, the third is monogram. Monogram is created by merging the initials of an individual of the business, like Chanel and Gucci. Now, the symbol itself represents our symbol, like Apple's logo is a symbol, which you can see on the screen right here. Now, fifth is the abstract logo. Abstract logo is generally very colorful and it allows business to explore in different, like diverse categories. Coming on to mascot logo is the pictorial pictorial representation of a brand ambassador of the brand. For example, KFC. Emblem is like a seal and crest. It is very huge and complex in general and are suitable for schools and government institutions. Coming on to combo by its name justifies that it is a mixture of graphic as well as the word mark. For example, the buns of the burger are the graphic and the Burger King is the word mark. So it on combining becomes a combo. Now, the last but not the least is dynamic. These are highly scalable and they can change according to the responses. So, yeah, that's about different types of logo. Now, coming on to the principles of logo. Logo must be simple, easy to recognize and remember, should be original. Um, it should be evergreen, like eternal, modern, yet timeless. It should like if you are using a graphic or like word mark or typography, a proper balance should be there. It should complement your brand and it should be versatile so it helps our brand to explore various categories. Like every logo here, which you can see on the screen, is simple, easy to recognize, original, modern, yet timeless, easily like supple, visually balanced, complements their brand and is versatile. So now let's talk about steps to design a logo. The first and foremost is research about your brand and its competitor as well. We like I personally use Pinterest to research about my brand as it helps me to like Pinterest shows proper brand guidelines which helps to imagine like how your brand will look like. It also suggests some competitors as well. For detailed competitors analysis, I use Google. I simply search top UX UI. Suppose I am creating a UX UI logo in this video. So I simply go on Google and search top UX UI design studio and various design agencies will like load. So you can check their purpose, mission and vision and like what they generally do and their logo, which is the most important part of this video. So now moving on to after like researching about your brand and your competitors, like your brand's competitor. Second step is to design mood boards. Mood boards are compilation of various images, colors, typography, and design elements that helps to recognize your brand's identity. So here are the two different types of mood boards that I suggested for the UX UI brand, like the logo which I'm designing. So here is a black, white, and red theme, and the other is a proper like blue monochromatic theme. So let's see, like I personally like the red, black, and white mood board. So that's the theme I'm gonna be carrying is the like in further process. So it's a like mood board helps to select like define a theme for your brand very easily. So you can get like what vibe your brand will present. Now the third step is brainstorm a word for your brand. Like after you have researched about you and your competitor, and you have designed like basic visuals of your brand and you have selected a theme for your brand. Next step comes is brainstorming a word like the logo, like the brand name. So you can take help of various business name generator present online, or you can think about it. And while thinking, I thought my brand should be think, like something related to think. So while thinking, I kept my like I want something like think in my brand. So UX like design thinking includes our thing. So I want my brand name to include things somewhere. So I personally like Think 360 because 360 represents globally. Like you are free to explore like many ideas as a like player. So as of now, I am ready with my theme, which is red, white, and black, as well as the branding, which is Think 360. So now let's move forward. Now, why I thought Think 360 as a brand name, as already explained, like in brief. So let's talk in detail. Think represents creative and innovative. 360 is holistic approach, like it helps in every perspective of problem solving. This the combination of these two words reflect that company is committed to think like at every aspect of the problem, and the name is very impactful and memorable. Concluding to this, I finalized my brand name as Think 360. Like after brainstorming your brand name, um, the next step is to sketch the ideas according to your brand name. You should focus on the simplicity of your brand. Like a label should be simple, memorable, portable, like all that we discussed in the principles. So you can experiment like in as many ways as you can. Explore different variations, layouts, and everything. Here are like the picture I have used is to represent things like the idea base. So that will help. The next step is defining your color palette. As you have already decided the theme that the brand, like I have decided the theme, like my brand should include M360. Its logo must be like the sketch must be related to the idea about something related to things. And the colors should be red, white, and black. So we'll decide that in detail. Are the different variations of selecting colors like complementary. You will get two colors that complement each other, and further you can learn that in detail in the blog, like on the website, visiting it yourself. So this is the final color palette that I have decided. The primary red and black, and the others are various like error and every button sort of thing that help my brand, like that can help my graphics to look colorful, not only just red, white, and black. So colors play a very important part in your like brand guidelines and your branding as well. So you should think carefully, like you should give it a proper time. So that's all about the colors. The next step is to find the right typography. Like wordmark logo are totally based on the typography, and finding a right typography is very important for your brand. So you can research on different font style like serif, sans serif, script, or display font. You should like while selecting the perfect typography, you should keep the clarity, like the readability of the font in your mind. For this brand, I have selected Rubik font family. The for graphics and stuff like for everything, I have decided Rubik, and it's different like type scales. The next step is presenting your logo. You can use various mockups to represent your final logo. Where is the like final representation of what I have thought, something related to things, and in colors red, white, and black. And my logo, like my brand name says Think 360 with the Rubik typography. Everything is just merged into the brand and is presented to the client. Now let's talk about some other things like our logo designing is done here, like all the steps we have covered. Now let's talk about different aspects of logo designing. First is complex to minimal design. A business can choose from complex to minimal design on the brand's personality. Like you can see various logos like Apple, McD, Howard. So depends on the like brand for which you are designing the logo. Designs like logo designs can vary from complex to minimal. But now like in the era of like 21st century, generally minimal and modern logos are preferred. So here is a cycle of Pepsi's logo, how they designed it in different ways to show the evolution. That's the importance of minimal and modern logo. We have talked about the minimal logo. Golden ratio is also very important in logo designing. Its golden ratio grid provides a framework for like perfect logo for your business. The example here is of Apple's logo. So we are almost reaching to the end. Final like, topic of this video is importance of brand guideline. The logo is an important part of the brand guideline as it is the centerpiece of a brand's visual identity. It represents brand's values and personalities. It also includes logo in various styles, various mockups that help to define your brand's visual identity. It represents your brand. So I'll cover that in the next video in detail. Yeah, that was it for my logo design video. So thank you for watching.